Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I just wanted to show you a couple fun things I've figured out while playing with the new Happy Ghast and the Minecart speed update. So this is my Happy Ghast launcher I've come up with. I wanted to show you guys this today and just have a little bit of fun with it. But before we get to that, I wanted to take the new Happy Ghast on my particle accelerator and just see what happens here. So I went ahead and set up a little launching system and a mechanism that catches us up at the top of the world here. But let's see how fast we go. This thing is still absolutely insane. I love riding this thing. Alright, it looks so funny with the Happy Ghast and his glasses. Oh, these things are so cool. Leave a comment down below with what you guys think of the new Happy Ghast. They are a really cool addition to the game. I really like them. But here we go. We're going to get launched. And launch! Alright. Oh my goodness, that is insane looking. Wow. We got really high up here. Okay, so we did get to probably around like 500-600 blocks there in the sky. Not bad. I've set up a little contraption here that catches the minecart, and now we are free to fly around on the Happy Ghast. Look, that is so cool. So if you want to launch yourself up really high in your world and then fly around with your Happy Ghast, if you have like a sky base or something, this would be a really cool way of doing it. And we have a really simple catching mechanism here. You just have an activator rail, so the Happy Ghast gets launched off the minecart and it just gets into a cactus, and you can catch the minecarts in a barrel. It'd be cool for like a sky base or something to move these Happy Ghasts around. But back to the Happy Ghast launcher over here. I want to show you guys what happens when we launch these ghasts and then just kind of go over some ideas I have with it. So we go ahead and take a snowball, and then we can see all these ghasts start launching. Here we go, and launch. Oh my goodness, that looks so funny. That is so cool. And they all perfectly land up all in sync on these diamond blocks up here that I have set up. So look how far we got launched just from down there all the way up here with all these Happy Ghasts. That is absolutely insane. The possibilities with this thing are pretty limitless. Like if a bunch of you and your friends just wanted to launch yourselves really far with the Happy Ghast, you can all hop on one, or have a bunch of people hop on them and just launch your guys very far and very high up into the sky. So it's really interesting with this new launching mechanism that I found. The cobwebs seem to like somehow store up energy. So as they go down the cobwebs, it like builds up the energy and they get launched even further. So for example, if we were to just launch a Happy Ghast, let's go ahead and put a Happy Ghast in here and launch him without the cobwebs. So let's go break these cobwebs real quick, and then a launch. We will see he doesn't go nearly as far. Look, he only makes it a couple blocks that direction. But if we go back over here and replace the cobwebs in this manner here, they have to be lined up kind of like this. Alright, there we go. So if we place the cobwebs like that, and then we place the Happy Ghast in here, and I'll launch the Happy Ghast, you see he like goes down, builds up speed, goes down to the next one, builds up even more speed, faster, and then when he launches, he's gone. Like, look how much different that is. That is absolutely insane. So it's a really cheap and effective launching mechanism, and I think you could really make use of this in a survival world if you're playing with the new Minecart speed updates. And it doesn't have to be just Happy Ghast. As you can see here, I have a bunch of different mobs set up here. So let's go ahead and hop into our minecart over here. Oh, I don't have the snowball. Let me get the snowball. Alright, we got the snowball, and let's go ahead and launch ourselves. And so you can see we can launch any type of mob with this same system, and it should launch us to the same spot. Look at all those mobs go. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yep, should land us all in the same exact spot. Perfect. Oh, some players did not survive if they didn't have enough health. Oh, okay, actually, even need a way of catching them safely, probably with rails. Okay, so I've re-rigged this now and put TNT minecart dispensers up here. So let's just go ahead and have some fun and see what happens. Alright, let's launch them and just see. Oh, I forgot a piece of cobweb there. Oh, that one launched first, but whoa, look at that. That's crazy. Alright, they went decently far, not too crazy far. Oh no, that's destroying our other part 1 particle accelerator. Whoa, that's kind of crazy how it didn't destroy the minecart. What? It didn't destroy the tracks with the minecarts on them? Can you not explode blocks with mine tracks on them? Oh no, you can. That is so weird. Why did that not happen over here? It did a little bit. That's kind of crazy. Okay, very strange. So back to the Happy Ghast. I've set up a collection system for all the minecarts with the activator rails up in the sky here like we saw at the very beginning. So if a minecart lands here, it'll knock the Happy Ghast off, get collected by the cactus, and every single one of these minecarts will land in these hoppers and back up in these chests. So let's see how this works. Let's hop on our Happy Ghast, go ahead and throw our snowball and launch our guys again. Alright, here we go. Alright. and launch. That is so satisfying every single time. Alright, so they all should be landing on the activator rails. Yep, look at that, they're all free now. Okay, perfect. Alright, so yeah, now you can just fly around. Everybody's completely free, you and all your friends. And now we can just hop from one happy guest to the next. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my goodness, I love the happy guests. They're so cool. Look at all of them, their smiling faces. Oh, you guys are so much fun. Yeah, but I think the happy guests are actually going to make minecarts way more important because they're extremely slow to fly. The happy guests are around the world. So using minecarts in any way to like speed up their transportation from one big project to the next is going to be super key. So if you can set up just like a launching station around your world from project to project, or some sort of minecart system to get from one big project to the next with the happy gas, I think that's going to really change the way that we use minecarts in this game. So I've set up a little bit more of a practical example here in an amplify world. So I just generated an amplify world and changed the game rule to minecart max speed 1000. Set up a little launcher here. So just imagine you're like down at your base, working down at the ground level here, and then you want to get up to your sky base way up in the sky. We'll go ahead and fly our happy gas over here. It should hop into the minecart. Yep, see, we're in the minecart now. And then we can take our snowball, throw it, activate the launching system, and then we'll build up speed here, and we can launch ourselves all the way up to our sky base over there in just a mere seconds. So I've set up just a little bit of a collection system for the hoppers again. Alright, there we go, and now we're free to just hang out at our sky base now. We can fly around with our other happy guests, do whatever else is up here. Maybe we have like some farms up here, maybe just a base in the sky just for fun. But yeah, so I think this is really cool possibilities here. Oh no, I was in survival mode. Whoops, forgot about that. And what's really cool about this launcher as well is we don't even need the happy ghast. If you just want to launch yourself up there to your sky base, we'll go ahead, throw our snowball, activate, and we can just ride ourselves up there with a minecart without even a happy gas. So let's go ahead and just launch ourselves up. Should put us on the same trajectory. Yep, perfect. Lands us in the same exact spot. There we go. And now we're up at our sky base here. What's up, Mr. Happy Gas? And yeah, so I think this is super cool, really cool and easy launching mechanism, super easy to set up. Alright, the last thing I want to test today is just to see how far will it launch chest minecarts, because would this be a good way of transporting chest minecarts in your world very far distances as well. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's building up pretty good speed. And oh, it got launched. Alright, let's see if we can follow it in spectator mode and see where it went. Did it get all the way up to the sky base? No, it landed just before the sky base. Okay, that's not too bad actually. That's actually pretty far. Okay, so you can set up a launching mechanism with the minecart chest. Okay, I've extended this just a little bit. What happens if we add like a bunch of minecart chests here? Will that? No, that's not working like I thought it would. It would also be a really great way of moving villagers around. So if we go ahead and put like a minecart down here, we put a boat there, and if we put a villager here, we could probably also hop into the boat. Oh, it launches us backwards. Wait a second. Alright, let's add a block here this time. Let's give that one more try. So minecart, boat, villager, put ourselves in here, and then go ahead and open the fence gate. Yep, there we go. And then this should launch us and the villager with the boat at the same time. Will it make it all the way up to the sky base? Oh, that is weird. It shot us like sideways or diagonal. What in the world? I was not expecting that whatsoever. That's kind of crazy. Well, we're like moving really fast sideways. Dude, what is happening? That is kind of crazy. I was not expecting that at all. Wait, let's try that again, because I just want to see, is that consistent? Is that going to do that every single time, is like launch us sideways like that? Right, let's go ahead and get in. Let's launch ourselves again and just see what happens. Is it going to launch us sideways again? Okay, we're going to the sky base. Yeah, it's like, it like curves us. What the world? Yeah, I can't like control the minecart, but yeah, it's like curving us this direction again. That's so strange. What the heck? Okay, well, we found a way to curve minecarts midair apparently. Is it just because of the boat? Can we do it without the villager? If we just do a boat and get in the boat ourselves and then launch without the villager, will it do the same exact thing? I don't know, because it has one less entity in it. Is that changing something, or is it gonna curve again? Are we gonna? No, we didn't curve that time. We made it. That is really strange. Alright, I don't know what's happening there. If you guys have any ideas, let me know down in the comments below. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing and checking out another one. Go ahead, leave a comment down below what you think of the new Happy Ghast, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.